So, Pulselings, thanks for joining me today. This is Pulse Beetle, where we will be taking a look at 3 games a week. Give you an idea whether or not you want to buy it, want to avoid it. If it looks good, if it don't, make your own mind up. And every so often, if I've done a Let's Play video, I'll drop that during the week. And if you want to see more videos, just subscribe and you'll be notified when there's another video. Now let's just get on with the video. Sup, Pulsers? How's it doing? Thanks for joining me today. We are looking at Warfare 1917 and 1944 Return. We're just going to hear from the developer. Warfare 1917 and 1944 Return. Fully remastered, enhanced visuals, full screen support and custom battles. Warfare Legacy Collection also includes the Battle of the Bulge, a brand new campaign set during World War II's final offensive, with all new missions, snow maps, and intense front lines. Yes. Now, this is the option screen. The reason why I've started in the option screen is because I can have music on or off. There's no, there's no sound difference or anything like that. So I'm having to go in here and roughly guess the sound and hope for the best, really. Right, some of you might notice the name of this game because this was a old Flash game they've remastered. I think that's quite interesting, especially some of the old RPGs and that were really good of the Flash games. When I first got a PC, I couldn't afford any games, so I used the Flash ones. Pretty much what got me into PC gaming. Some of them are really well designed. This one, on the forums, they're asking for what to be added and stuff like that. If you want to play a demo and then go over there and let them know what they should add, one of them would be music volume, would be a really cool idea. Because the game itself is really small. And although they've remastered it, they have the same issues, which I'm going to have to tell you during gameplay because there's no pause or anything like that. If I was you, I'd wait to see the price before buying this. Because like I said, this is based on the old Flash game. It's going to take about a half hour to complete, if that. So we'll have a look at the first part and the second part because there's 2 separate games and they're going to add a third part, which I think is good if they add the third part. So you start on the left, the enemy starts on the right. It's a tug of war kind of thing. You've got energy and morale at the top. This is the upgrade section. Like I said, it's very, very basic. The first upgrades I'd get would be unit speed. So you get your reinforcements faster and maybe defense. Right, let's just jump into this. It is a fun little game. I don't want to take it away from you, but it's based on the old Flash game. Right, so what happens is you call your troops in. They come from this side. They jump in the trenches. And over here is the enemy doing the same thing. If you lock the trench, your men, instead of jumping inside of it, will run over to the enemy. But what you should really do is build up an amount of units in here. Like I said, it's a fun little game. And you'll try and catch him in the open. The thing to watch out for is mortar fire. When mortar fire hits like an area like this, it would take most of them out. So we're going to send them all forward now, over the top. I'm going to put a second assault unit here, in case they cannot get through what is entrenched now. So the mortars you want to be really careful of, because they will quite happily hit your own units. If you put your units in here while the mortars are going off, they don't stop firing. This is the first stage, but it's should give you an idea. One of the things I don't like about this game is it resets the units. So when you pick a weak rifleman, These should continue to go around. That's my main gripe about the original game, was the fact that if you save up for an expensive unit, it's you can't send out the normal units to slow them down, to hold them up while you're building an expensive unit, especially with tanks. So that gives you a choice. You can either send a tank out or send riflemen out, because it resets the same counter. And I don't think that should be a thing, quite frankly. It was a big flaw in the original one that everyone was talking about in the forums. So I don't know why I didn't take it out. I guess I was a little sniper, but it's even running forward actually. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him in the head, shoot him in the head, shoot him in the head. Oh nah, they get it at the same time I think. Well, we're going to fill up the back area now. With assault troops. Oh, he's in the mortar rounds as it comes down. It's not very accurate, but when he hits them, it proper kills them. So the reason why you jump out in the first one is you don't really want them sitting in the trench, because they'll just get blown up. Let's go, lads. Let's go fight them in the trenches. So this is why you want to be careful when you start firing grenades and all that lot forward, because you will hit your own troops when they go in here, and your morale will just plummet. Go on, lads, push through to the trench. Go, go. If you exceed the number, they'll always jump out and continue to try to fight. There you go, everyone, that one. So this is nearly the end of the campaign. I just want to show you, like, it is a short game. Right, so that's your tank. They build their tank, which come rolling down. You build your tank. These guys are average against armor, so you want them to come out as well. It's a pity they can't hide behind the tanks as well. But as you see, look, every time you call out rifleman, it resets the tank, which is your best unit. Which is kind of counterproductive. So on this stage, just build tanks. And occasional troops to protect it. Fire, tank, fire! I do really like the design of the old World War I tanks. I think they're really good. If your mortars can get a direct hit on them, it will destroy them. But this is basically the whole tank warfare mechanic. I would also like a readout on the amount of damage that he's done with the on the enemy troops. I'll sail up for another tank there. Another one rolling down. That should destroy the barbed wire as well. Now the second one, you do get bazookas, so tank warfare is a lot better. So is the cover system, a lot better than the second one. Oh, we're nearly there. Halfway across the battlefield, General. There should also be like a fast forward feature added. I think that would make the game a little bit better. Deploy. Hey, we won. They're going to wave with little arms up and down. So that is the entire size of the first game. That's what I mean. It's not huge. It was a very small flash game. This is the second stage, and it's roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, done. The upgrade system is a little bit better. You can choose to give your own units grenades. You can get air support. I think this is a lot better design, this one. But again, you want reinforcements and give your men grenades. It will vastly make them superior over the enemy. So in this, you have cover up and down the field, which is awesome. That's why it's worth using the machine gun men, quite frankly. In the first one, they don't really have a necessity. But I do suppressive fire. So your resource for your units constantly goes up.
Let's move!
In this one, but it does stop as well. Alright, move up, gentlemen. Go on, lads. Shim in our faces.
Keep firing! Sit there, get moving. Go, go, go!
Take that, you crowd bastard. Right, that's what I want. Grenades.
Eat it, you crowd!
Ah, very way too early.
Move on! Keep firing!
So they surrendered and we win. Show you this one because it has the tanks and it has the bazookas, which I think are a lot better against the tanks. So I'm going to do those at the top, these guys at the bottom. So you get this back and forth at certain points in this game, which I think is really cool. Where's that tank? It normally comes on one there.
Let's move, move, move! Move! Go!
Oh, there's a tank. Grenade them, boys.
Go, go, go!
Go on, boys. Bazooka them. Wash. Takes quite a few bazooka rounds to take out a tank as well, which I don't think it should do. I think I should take a couple. But that's basically the game 1 and 2. It's a tug of war. If you like tug of war games, I think you like this one. But it is based on I think it's Armour Games or maybe Kiwi Games. It was years ago. The old Flash game. Me personally, if this was like a couple of quid, maybe, but I think they need to add a lot more to it. And I think it's really cool that they've asked the community for the input. Because I think that's going to be very important. This game needs to be updated with multiple stuff, not just like the music options and the sound, which the music's gone for some reason. No. Anyway, it's the actual gameplay mechanics. So deploying riflemen should not reset the tanks. That's just not very cool idea. Plus, it will make the game faster if you could deploy more units. And I do think the tanks are kind of a powerhouse. One of the best ways I think of dealing with the tanks, it was either airstrike or one of the other specials that just decimated them. But I do think there needs to be more levels. Because you're going at the size of this game, you're going to complete it in half hour. If you get stuck on levels, it might take you about an hour, but that's about it. It is a small game. And I just want to get that through. I'm not knocking the game. I'm just letting you guys know before you purchase it, it is a small game. Maybe you'll get some nostalgia value out of it as well if you played the original ones. But its age is showing, especially with the mechanics and stuff like that. But it can be fun. Anyway, I have heard on some of the discussion channels they are talking about a multiplayer aspect. I think that will improve the game greatly. Messing about your mates going back and forth will be a lot of fun in this. Or even random people online. It'd be a lot of fun. Especially if they balance it out or add more units and stuff like that. Anyway, it's not up to me. It's up to you to do you. This has been PulseBeetle. Thank you for your time. That was Warfare Legendary Collection. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. And remember,